Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Pikmin. Yesterday, or last day, we crash landed on this mysterious planet, landing upon the impact site, gathering our first ship part, which is conveniently the engine. And in today's day, today, I guess, this is going to be weird, we are going to be descending upon the Forest of Hope, in search of, hopefully, more ship parts. Now then, with the first day passed and essentially the tutorial finished up and all that, we are going to be going into the first proper day cycle. Not too sure exactly if it's going to give us a tutorial, so we'll wait and see. The onion has landed, and... My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. So yeah, simply stand beneath it, and we can able to take out as many Pikmin as we want. The number below the amount of the number above is the amount of Pikmin in the onion, number below is how many of those Pikmin type are on the field, and the number in the middle are how many Pikmin in total are in the field. And we got a pellet posy right here, so let's go ahead and take that down. And let's get started on this. This is one of many walls. You might have noticed a wall from the impact site. That wall we could not destroy whatsoever. Excuse me, my throat's getting a bit buggy. We could not destroy that wall in the impact site in any way whatsoever, so we're just gonna take down this one. And this one will take a bit amount of time. Is there actually? Oh, there is actually. Okay, we'll actually show this off real quick. Right over here is some grass. If we go ahead and get the Pikmin to swarm over the grass, they'll start plucking it. And eventually, hopefully, if fate smiles upon me. Are you kidding me? Wow, okay. What about the other one? Come on, don't make me look stupid. There we go. Nectar will drop. We actually got all of them flowered up. Nice. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar when the Pikmin drink this delicacy. Oh, sorry. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengthness and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. So yes, Pikmin have 3 cycles. They start out as leaves, obviously, and depending if you leave a Pikmin planted in the ground, they will actually bloom on their own over the course of the day. They'll start out as leaves. If you leave them in the ground for a while, they'll turn into buds, and eventually they'll turn into flowers. But if you want to expedite the process as fast as possible, you can simply just pluck some grass or find some other means of nectar and get them to drink it. They'll be instantly turned into flowers. And flower Pikmin are not only a lot faster, they're also a lot stronger than leaf Pikmin, which is ideal for fighting enemies, which we are going to be encountering very, very soon. So let's go ahead and whistle our Pikmin and get encountered to the first of the enemies, a dwarf Bulborb. Simply throw Pikmin onto it, and we'll be able to crush it. We'll go ahead and toss some more onto this one. This is the easiest way to kill the dwarf Bulborbs, as they just die instantly from this. You can choose to swarm your Pikmin around the Bulborb. However, that could be a bit of a risk, because there's a high chance it might just kill the Pikmin outright. Dwarf Bulborbs take 3 Pikmin to carry, and might as well just take these pellet posies as well. If they're gonna cooperate. Yes, they are. Okay, good. Nope, get over here. We don't need to get started on that just yet, because we don't really have the means to get it any further. Oh, wait, can we? We can, indeed. No, don't bother with that one. Looks like we can if these guys don't bother us. Could take them out, but I'd rather we just... There we go. Alright, just to be absolutely certain. We'll get you on that pellet there, and we'll get the rest of you on this one. And we'll take care of that big guy over there in just a moment. And over just right here is our first proper ship part. Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my flight for survival a bit easier. Alright, now let's go ahead and pluck all these Pikmin that we have gathered up already. Already up to 50, pretty much twice as many as we had before, which is fantastic. Now, we could leave these Pikmin in here and wait for them to, you know, bloom, but it is probably a good idea to just wait until you actually get the amount of Pikmin you need immediate instead of just waiting for them to bloom. It'll make the day go by a lot faster. And speaking of day going by faster, I've actually done a little bit of research. From what I can tell, from what I've gathered, days last about 13 minutes in real life time. Really short days, if you're telling me anything. So it's, you know, recording said we've already gone by like 7 minutes, but we'll see how accurate that is. Alright, and right off the bat, we have 62 reds. Fantastic. Alright. Now, with our little army gathered up, we have more than enough needed to take down this guy. This is a spotty bullbear. Or no, a spotty bulborb. Or a red bulborb, whichever one. Now, you could toss Pikmin onto it, but the easiest way to take care of them is... Hopefully this works without any problem. Yes, there we go. That's a strategy people call bum rushing. Very silly name, but it's accurate. Simply swarm your Pikmin onto the backside of the bulborb, and it will go down pretty much instantly as it gets up. We'll get some Pikmin on that. Well, we'll take a few off. No, get to picking it up. There we go. Again, Pikmin are a bit finicky. I did not pull off 10. Okay. Yeah, man. Right, one more. And there we go. Okay. We'll grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Nope. Whatever. I think we have enough to carry this guy back. Yes, yes we do. But we do need... Yes, just enough. Okay. To get these guys. Oh, yeah, right there. A Pikmin right there tripped. I can't really tell what exactly causes tripping. From what I've read up, Pikmin trip if they're in larger groups or something like that. It's very inconsistent. Flower Pikmin even trip sometimes, and that's really annoying. And you might have noticed a Pikmin right there is a bulb now. Sometimes during combat, when Pikmin get tossed around, they may lose their flower. They may get, in the stupider term, deflowered. It's a very annoying process, and they may revert to either leaves or buds. Pray that it's a bud, because that's even more annoying. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. Now recover 2 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. And we should probably hurry that up, because I'm pretty sure we can actually grab 3 more parts. Alright, I think we have more than enough Pikmin needed. And in fact, we'll leave those guys in the ground for now, because we don't really need them to actually do much more work. So let's go ahead and get started on this wall. And this should go down no problem whatsoever. My pointer is being very inconsistent at the moment. I will say, I do not have the best setup for this. I am very close to the monitor, in which the pointer is not that far away. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly, so it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and date display. At the bottom are my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under... Yeah. Just my monitor. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the date indicator is right there. Again, 13 minutes. Day count is right there. It's not as important. Come on, let's hurry it up, guys. Can't really remember how much we can actually get going, but I would like to get another part, which I do believe is coming up very shortly. Come on, let's hurry it up. Alright. Now let's see if we can do this properly without causing any issues. Yep, oh, nope, 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 nope. Run away, run away, run away. Okay. So we'll just get far enough away so that you can stop chasing us. You'll go back to sleep, and then we'll just bum rush you and take you out like that. And you are facing directly away from us, which is fantastic. Alright, let's get you. There we go. Alright, and let's discover ourselves a new type of Pikmin. Alright, and from this onion, a yellow sprout, or a yellow seed has been produced, and has produced a yellow Pikmin. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what in some circles would be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe closely. Yep, okay. Now then, if you have more than one Pikmin, you can swap it by pressing B while you're holding it. Alright, yellow Pikmin. Now we can actually go into more details about this thing. Yellow Pikmin can be thrown much higher than red Pikmin. However, yellow Pikmin also deal less damage than reds. Reds deal the most amount of damage out of any of the other Pikmin. So, they're the most useful fighters. Yellow Pikmin have very, let's say, limited uses. They're not entirely useless, but there are other Pikmin to use. Let's go ahead and take out this pellet posy. Now we can't let all this good food go to waste. So we'll have to carry these back eventually. Hopefully we'll get some more yellows off of this. We're actually getting pretty close onto the limit of Pikmin in the field. Been unfortunate. If we disband them, they'll be divided into different groups now. Just 7. Alright, that's my... We'll get you there. Alright. We'll go into those for a little bit. We're getting there. Alright. And this should raise the max Pikmin count. You might notice that the red Pikmin also dropped in there. There we go. I've made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stops expelling seeds. Yet the total number of Pikmin continue to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be in the field at one time in any area. Yep, standard stuff. So that means we have close to like 20 or so yellows, I believe. That should be right. Alright. Now that we've done all that, let's divide them up, grab all our yellows, and let's get them in practically one of their only uses. Which are these very dangerous things. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there is tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. These are bomb rocks. Bomb rocks are the main way to destroy these walls. Pikmin will go ahead and drop it. It'll blow up. The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seems to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. But they should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. Yes, when I throw bomb rock carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will toss their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of the bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. Bomb rocks, if a Pikmin gets hit by a bomb rock, they may very well die instantly. So be very, very careful. Let's go ahead and get these yellows some more nutrients. And there's some nectar up there, but I don't want to bother actually throwing them up there. Alright. Take it up. And we got some new enemies here. Very annoying enemies. And we've already lost... Oh, wait. Nope. We've lost one Pikmin. Those purple-looking enemies are shear grubs. Male shear grubs, to be exact. Now let's throw the Pikmin to get up this part up here. Wait, what the hell's happening? I want flowers. Thankfully, with the new play control, you're able to swap between different sprouts, I should say, of the Pikmin. Shear grubs are one of the more annoying enemies in the game. They are very small, thus very hard to, actually see sometimes. And an annoying thing that pretty much only happens, I'm pretty sure, in this game. Ow. A very annoying thing that only really happens in this game. They are completely invincible if they are chomping down on a Pikmin. So, yeah, that's fun. Alright, let's sprout up some more yellows. Might as well. Alright, actually, let's blow up some walls first. Get up. I don't know if whistling actually increases the chance that they'll not trip, but it's good to test it out at least. Alright, that's enough bomb rocks. Should we be blowing up this one? I don't think we should be, actually. Let's save that for later. In the meantime, let's head on over here. And blow up this wall over here, because just over here is actually another ship part. And those are female shear grubs. Those are completely harmless. However, the stupidity of the Pikmin may throw the bomb rocks at the shear grubs, which more or less die in one hit otherwise. Can I throw... There we go. Hey, look, those are flowers now. We could probably go back and pluck those. This is actually one of them. Oh, I didn't check this part. The Whimsical Radar. This important part can detect the locations of other missing parts on the radar. I can't read properly. This important part can detect the locations of other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press plus to view. Up or down, zooms out. Yeah, okay. 2 out of 30. And I'll go over that in just a moment while we get started on this wall. Oh, what have I done? Oh my god. And it's almost sundown. My clock's indicating that the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin onions will probably enter the onions on their own. But if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I am sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. So yes, if you leave, it is now getting to the last, I'm assuming, minute of the day. Pikmin... Oh god, that's a lot of stuff that's just going to waste. Pikmin that are in the ground are completely safe. However, any Pikmin that are left behind outside of the onions or just in your vicinity will be left behind and will die. This is probably the worst way you can lose a Pikmin because they practically died to nothing other than your own negligence. And it's best to pluck these guys now since they're flowers, and I'm pretty sure they won't... Yep, they're starting to turn the leaves now, I think. Oh, yeah, no, there they go. They'll be resprouting in the morning. Okay, just double check. Those two are planted. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Yes, we are good. Okay. Could have been a bit more productive today, but what can you know? Or I guess the Pikmin just go back into the ground during the end of the day. Interesting. Maybe, maybe not. I hope I didn't leave any behind. I don't think I did. I guess we'll see. Did I leave any behind? No, I did not. Thank God for that. I've already lost like 3 Pikmin today, but that's fine. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I could just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I only have to press plus to look at parts. Alright, I've already done that. Yeah, there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I am damaged, if I am attacked and my spacesuits take... I cannot read today. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. Oh, trust me, you'll be able to pay attention. It makes a really annoying noise afterwards. Alright, yep. We sprouted exactly 100 Pikmin. Lost 3 in battle, which was unfortunate. But we did well enough make enough up for it. Alright, and that is that day done and done. I think... How many parts did he say we needed for an improvement? I think we just need 1 more. Which is kind of unfortunate because we are just going back to the Forest of Hope for just 1 part. But it's not that big of a deal. So, next day on Pikmin, we are going to be heading back to the Forest of Hope, grabbing ourselves, hopefully, I don't know if we can actually grab more than one ship part, but we'll see nonetheless. And we're getting some more stuff done in that area. Hopefully, probably just boosting up our population a bit more. See you guys next time.